perfect sunny skies as we get set to scrap here at Falkor Bay. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson. The Dark Destroyer himself, Nigel. And now we toss it.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
This is one of those places where if you can fight, if you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Nice exchange here from both men. Neither man really defending themselves. Beautiful counter punch. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter left hand there. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That counter shot lands. We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice job landing that left counter punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. Lands with the right counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. And he misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in Portland. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
He fails to score with that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't let him get that confidence. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. And every time you see him, take a big deep breath. Standing back to top.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Both men step back for just a moment. He blocks that jab. In these middleweight type of fights, Johnny, you're obviously not going to see the speed you see in some of the lighter divisions or the power you see in some of the heavier divisions, but you sort of get the best of both worlds.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Solid punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. He gets out of the way of that left hand. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that. That jab, great. You can think behind your jab and then you let your shot stop. Don't let him get back into the fight.
Here we go to the 4th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch. Left counter scores. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for this.
Oh, Froch, we didn't see this coming. Disaster, and he is forcing him to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Blocks the uppercut. Big right hand just misses. Counter right. Do you believe what we're seeing? Tried Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Absolutely shattered. Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. See it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You'd like to see more jabs. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Oh, and they just got their bell rung. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
No power in those punches. He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind...
There's the bell to start round 6. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Missing with the left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two, Froch in trouble. He's trying to fight his way back into this. I don't know what his game plan is, or if he's even got one. Looks like they're out of trouble. Counter punching for both these fighters. Nice counter shot. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful. Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Only 10 seconds to do something here. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. And every time you see him, take a big, deep breath. Banging that fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Good left counter that lands. Nice exchange here from both men. That one lands. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. Good left hand. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump off, see it, and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Body and head, be smart, change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter's not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
And a counter left. Good counter punching. Can't score with that punch. There's a counter shot. That right hook catching air. Both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
themselves. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great work. Stay focused. Stay right back into it.
And there's the bell for round 9. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He just misses with that big right hand. He blocks the hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Big swing and a miss. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
We've made it to round 10. Now, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This one go to the judges. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Good counter punch. Nice counter. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. And they get out of the way of that left hand. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. shots from both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope...
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw, look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them. He misses with that jab. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to show how to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Why aren't they defending? Great counter right hand there. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That left counter punch to score. Left punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That left counter was perfectly timed. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
On to the 12th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
And he just missed with that left jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good counter right hand again. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh no! Nigel Benn, the Dunk Destroyer, goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.